Yeah.
See?
That's good.
Yeah. Like the jewelry, that's it's all dust.
Remember the combination?
Yeah.
Anybody took shot class? Save that copper. Copper's probably $1,000 right now.
School district number 5.
600 detention slips.
Yes.
With only 2 names on them. Franklin High School, 1962, school board, faculty, clerical and custodial students. Everyone signed it.
Wow.
I was right. I remembered this.
I don't remember.
We'll lay all this out at some point.
After we're concluded here, we're going to be putting these things in a container here, and then we'll be taking it down to the cafeteria where we have cake and coffee, and we do these.
Take turns picking one out.
Nice 1960. Oh, this is the program for the 1962 Cornerstone ceremony.
Look at that. It's a perfectly good shape.
Yeah.
Stuff
looks like it was just put in there.
Jim Cairo, sophomore class.
We can't hear it.
Bring the mic over here.
All right. The program on that, I believe, was October 28th, 1962. We had high school cadet march directed by Al Tresky, and the Pledge of Allegiance was led by Jim Cairo from the sophomore class. On Wisconsin with the high school band. And the welcome and greeting and remarks, Mr. Guznazak, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Herman Dietrich, Mr. Lester Erdman, Mr. Kaczynski, and Ms. Pat Metz, who was the Student Council President. Now, I have to mention Pat Metz, because she was in the picture of that Cornerstone ceremony. She was in the class of 65, and I sent her a special invitation to be here today, and unfortunately she wrote a note back that she was going to be out of the country, so she wasn't able to make it here today. And so that was the place, she was involved in placing the documents into the Cornerstone. And then there was an open house afterwards, so it's basically all we're up to today. Okay. Dan, what did you find?
I found a algebra textbook in 1962, and the nice thing about this is it's got all the answers. I
This book is a guide to better schools. And it's a focus on change.
Card that you can send in to get more copies?
So I have progress reports, report cards from grade 9 and grade 10. They're blank, but they do show all the subjects that you could take. Interesting.
Now we have some personal, oh wow, this is all, we have letters written. A lot of letters written by members of the student population, current events. Let's see. This one is unsigned. Oh wait, oh no, this one was written by Sandy Webster, September 15th, 1962, about the Constitution and you. And what else we got?
Maybe it was a current event.
Joanna Halter. How can we make better use of our rivers? That's probably still appropriate today.
Yeah.
What else have we got in here? Oh, that's Pat Metz, Social Studies assignment. I did this for Mr. Block's class. Great Britain and a Common Market. Okay? I wonder if that's changed. Great Britain's island position is a key factor in her historic role as a world power and an industrial nation. Britain relies heavily on outside sources to support its growing population. I guess that's still true. What else? Oh, yeah. Clip from the newspaper. This was, Chris Meinert. Chris is here today, right? Chris, did you know that this was in here?
No clue.
Kennedy to see Gromyko as Berlin tension mounts.
Oh, sure.
This would be on the verge of the Cuban Missile Crisis. Remember that well, sitting here in English class, very tense, waiting to see if they were going to wind up with a nuclear war when they had the Cuban Missile Blockade. We've got just a variety of other student papers. Suhaisi, another Pat Metz. Oh yeah, I can tell this is Mr. Block's grading. I remember that. Suhaisi writing about, okay. Oh, there is a hub in here. All right. The hub, that's where I cut my teeth as a sports writer, actually. After starting off as a sports editor with the Sabre Slate, Mr. Kaczynski referred me to the community newspapers, and I wound up then writing Franklin Sports for the hub for the next 25 years. Oh yes, Shirley Mudrick, I remember her. Franklin's new high school weds economic building to a beautiful site.
Some things that show the groundbreaking ceremony here. It's some kind of tape. Not even sure what you played.
I think it's probably video. No? Just audio?
Audio tape.
How do you take an audio of a groundbreaking?
That would be tricky.
And we've got some slides here of the school construction from 61, 62.
So the construction progress slides. So we'll get those
You
developed.
can digitize those now.
Yep. I've got a pupil study guide, The Record of Mankind. I don't know how many students had that back in the day. This one is not filled in. Feel free to come on up and fill it in.
Here's the schedule of classes the first semester in 1962-63 of the high school.
So what were the classes
Music. Drama, forensics, student council, debate, photo photography, annual literacy, science.
That's right, yeah, that was, in the homeroom in the first hour, we always went to our different clubs, and those were a list of the different clubs.
The artist's rendering of the high school.
It's also the bond proposal. I understand there's a current one being considered now. This one to construct the high school was for $1.1 million.
Wow, back then, you can imagine.
People appreciate that. Okay, your high school reports, facts and size, building circumstances. Oh, empty envelope. No facts and say.
Pictures of opening day.
Oh, open day at Franklin High School. 1962, snapshots.
Don't you remember those, Doug? Cleats. You put them on the back.
Oh, horseshoe cleats.
Horseshoe cleats.